Hello world, one more time, once again, Thorne Green here, with my partner in crime, Truth to 29, aka Truth, my Doberman, my best friend and puppy. He's about 3 years old now, but anyway, he's my road dog, literally. Just doing another video on the road here. I'm in traffic in Connecticut. Just spent about an hour before relieving ourselves at the Connecticut Welcome Center, and figured I'd do another video, say hello to everybody, and kind of give you an update on what's going on. Another trip, another drive, another story. ThorneStories. Boom, boom. Still need to work out the kinks with the Law and Order theme. Dum dum. But anyway, I need some licensing and all that stuff. But check out CTCVacations.com. A lot of new things on there, including a new platform we're doing called Net Trips. Check that out. Subscribe to the channel. It's not all about CTC Vacations, but that's definitely a priority. Anyway, I'll give you a couple trips before we get this story started. So number one, let me pull it up here. It was an awesome weekend, by the way. Hopefully your weekend was awesome as well. I just had a long weekend again, coming back from my beautiful baby girl's baby shower, Charlie Alexandra, to be born May 6th. Giddy up. And thank you to my lovely parents, Dina and Jim, for making that possible. Also my cousin Olivia Marinelli for helping that out as well. Check her out. She's going to be huge one day with the party planning business. That's what she's going to school for up in Rhode Island. But anyway, shout out to, again, CTC Vacations, at CTC Vacations on Facebook. Check out Corporate Travel Concierge on Twitter. Email support@ctcvacations.com or email corporatetravelconcierge@gmail.com. Call me, 860-960-5307. It's pretty simple. If you're booking on booking.com, hotels.com, tripadvisor.com, Trivago, hotels.com, orbitz.com, expedia.com, priceline.com, any of those, you're paying too damn much. Knock it off. I just want to share with you another opportunity to save some money. I'm going to do a big ad campaign in the neighborhood I grew up in Philadelphia, because I think everyone in that area can benefit greatly from this program. Some of our biggest members are teachers, nurses, and cops, because they have to travel at the most expensive time to vacation. And guess what? Most of my neighborhood is teachers, nurses, and cops. My dad's a Philly cop for 25 years. Most of my friends have become cops, still live in the same neighborhood, and most of them are married to nurses, ironically, so go figure. But anyway, a couple trips that I just wanted to share with you. If you're going to Philadelphia, awesome. I can put you at the Wyndham Hotel like I did my mother-in-law this weekend for as little as, $58 a night. That's an incredible price for the Feasterville-Trevose area, for the sole fact that down the street there's a motel that you can rent hourly, and they advertise about $45 from 10 a.m. till 4 p.m. if you want that beginning, the hooker to start your day out. Our prices, you pick up the phone or you go on our website and you book them and you go. So huge difference there. But anyway, I'm not here to talk about this weekend. Well, it was a great weekend. It was awesome. Got a lot done. Today, oh my God, is my son's 3rd birthday. So I'm getting to work a little later. We sang happy birthday on his pancakes with candles in them at breakfast this morning, and last night we had a big cake for him and everything. It was awesome. The day before that was the wedding shower. The baby shower, and then the day before that was dinner with relatives, in-laws, all that stuff. It was great. It was excellent weekend. But again, thank you to everyone who made this possible, because it was my first experience in this type of the baby shower culture, and it was phenomenal. So anyway, a couple trips that you might be interested in, you at home, would be I'll pick a couple. Let's see, I had them screenshotted here so I could show you. Perfect, here they are. So the question first and foremost is, which would you rather stay at? The hotel or the condo? The condo or the hotel? The condo or the hotel? Well, here's the only question you have to ask yourself. Do you enjoy a cup of coffee? Okay. Do you like coffee? Great. Do you want to make it in your bathroom or in your kitchen when you're on vacation? Quite simple. Make it in your bathroom, stay in a hotel. Make it in your kitchen, stay in the condo. Well, Thorne, I only like brands and I like to get my rewards points. Great. Marriott owns the Marriott Courtyard, Fairfield In-Town Place Suites, Residence Inn, regular Marriott, JW Marriott, and then they own the Marriott Surf Club, the Ocean Club, the Kauai Beach Club, the Grand Vista, the nicest resorts that money can build in the best locations. So if you want an oceanfront hotel room, you're a few blocks away and you might have a obstructed view, but you might see some of the ocean, whereas the resort is on the ocean. So little things like that. You want to be on the mountain or you want to be, you can drive to the mountain. So little nuances like that. But anyway, the first one I want to share with you all today real quick is the Royal Residences Riviera Cancun Resort. I'll say that one more time. Royal Residences Riviera Cancun Resort in Cancun, Mexico. We have that right now. If you want to go down, spend a week, not including your flight. Again, we don't discount airfare. We guarantee you pay the lowest when you book it, and we'll save you some money. Most importantly, we'll save you the time, hassle, and aggravation of staying up till 2 a.m. or changing every 6 minutes. All that bullshit. But for the condo itself, I don't know, you want to go to Cancun, your kids want to go to Cancun, you've paid for Cancun in the past, okay? I don't know what you paid, maybe $1,000, $2,000. Maybe they were splitting it, where you only had to pay half for your kids or something, whatever. We have it right now for a studio unit, smaller unit, but you're in Cancun. $388 for the entire week. 8 days, 7 nights, $388. That is not per person, that is not per bedroom, that is not per night, that is per unit for the entire 8-day, 7-night stay. So go ahead and check that out. It's on our Facebook page as well. I believe our Twitter as well, which I get to run now, which is awesome. Hyatt Centric Resort in Park City, Utah. Wow. I'm going to tell you, this is one of my favorite resorts. Favorite locations, okay? The reason I like Park City is there's never really a bad time to go. From Sundance Film Festival, which you got celebrities around there and everything, to the winter time you have the skiing. There's billionaires and millionaires just driving around. This phenomenal. But this is in Park City. This isn't in Deer or anything around Park City. This is in Park City. It's the Hyatt Centric Resort. It's $1,000, $998. It's rounded up to $1,000 for a 2-bedroom condo in April. So 2-bedroom condo, $998. Is there still going to be snow there? Yes, I'm 998% sure. Yeah. But will you be skiing? I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. It's up to you. Will you be sitting in their outdoor heated pools with the mountains around you? Why wouldn't you? And would you be watching Olympic skiers practice? Yeah, because that's in the background. Will you be watching, in the summertime you can watch them practice as well. Because, they just fly down the mountain on their, on that green grassy type stuff, and they shoot off into a giant pool. They're in their wetsuits. They do that year round. So that's phenomenal. You see some Olympic skiers. Because remember, the Winter Olympics were hosted there back, I believe, in 2004. So if you want to do they call it what the hell is it called? Alpine slide. The Alpine slide there is unbelievable. This is actually a good story. So I'll get into Utah or Park City in a minute. But the Alpine slide's awesome. It's like one of those old school slides that you see that you go down and you have the handbrake, and you have it's like this silver sheet metal slide, and you go down the mountain. Then they have zip lining, which is phenomenal. You go up you take the ski lift to the top and you zip line down. They have big parks and playgrounds for children, and that's above and beyond. That's actually outside the Hyatt. So the Hyatt's its own resort, and they got tons of stuff to do, restaurants, all that stuff, shopping, everything. but this is just above and beyond. Then you have the main strip. It's truly ski in, ski out around there, and it's a phenomenal location. But $998 for the week. Call up a friend. Tell them that their half is $998, and you went for the price light. They're happy, you're happy. You got a 2-bedroom, you have the privacy. How phenomenal is that? That they're happy paying $1,000 thinking it's their half, because if you Google it, or you TripAdvisor it, or you call up your best friend who's a travel agent, or you go on any of these places, look it up. You're going to spend closer to $3,000 or $4,000 for that same week in the same condo. Or you know what you can do? If you don't want to do it through us, and you don't want to spend the $3,000 or $4,000 on Expedia or Priceline, you know, you can go there and buy a $35,000 timeshare and then pay about $1,500 a year to use it or not use it. Whereas with our program, you buy it, you go whenever you want, you only pay if and when you show up. You get it for the week for less than what Johnny Lunchbucket bought a timeshare there for. So again, whose pina colada tastes better? All right. So now you can afford to do the skiing. Skiing's an expensive sport. Now you can do it. Oh, snowboarding, that'd be great if it wasn't so expensive. I'd love to try it one day. You just saved $2,000. Try it. If you don't like it, don't do it anymore. But try it. You got extra money in your pocket, wallet, purse. More importantly, you probably did it, and that's the point. It's only an hour and 20 minutes from Salt Lake City. You fly in there. Then you can do all kinds of other stuff. Like, you know, if you like hunting, go pheasant hunting. You can do that year-round out there. You call somebody up, say, hey, I want to go pheasant hunting. You want to go four-wheeling or side-by-side tours, razor tours. Do it yourself. Rent them overnight. Bring a tent. Go to Walmart. Buy a tent. Buy a cot. Sleep underneath the stars. In June, there's snow if you go high enough. Have a snowball fight in the middle of June. Say you did it, okay? When you get down to the bottom of the mountain, go, go water ski. And, go up to, what is that? Not Bear Lake. You can go to Bear Lake. But there's a few other lakes around there, too, which are phenomenal. So that's one of my favorite places in this world. Omni Oceanfront Resort in Hilton Head, South Carolina, for my East Coast people. If you like to golf, okay? This I planned for July. It's $699 for a 1-bedroom at the Omni Oceanfront Resort in Hilton Head, South Carolina. So if you want to go to Hilton Head, South Carolina, great, okay? Omni Oceanfront Resort in Hilton Head, South Carolina. Go golfing. It's $700. That's a 1-bedroom. You know what my friends are familiar with? 5 or 6 of us staying in a 1-bedroom. Pack it. It sleeps up to 6. So you bring your friends. Everybody pays, what, $120? You have a week there. But for $120, you're going to spend more than that on the golfing. You're going to spend more than that on the gas getting there. And now you have a week. If you only spent the weekend, did you lose money? I don't think so. Did you have an awesome time? I do. And when you were there for that weekend, did you golf 3 or 4 rounds every day if you wanted to? Absolutely. Disney has a property in Hilton Head now, so check that out if you have kids. Orange Lake Country Club, speaking of Disney. Orange Lake Country Club is owned by the Hilton Corporation, or the Hilton Group. I'm sorry, not the Hilton, no. It's owned by the Holiday Inn Group, okay? Orange Lake Country Club, Orlando, Florida, 2-bedroom condo. June, when the kids get out of school, 2 bedrooms. So they get their own bedroom, you get your own bedroom, they get their own bathroom, you get your own bathroom. It's beautiful, 5-star Gold Crown property surrounded by 3 golf courses. It's got its own water park. You know, what more do you need? It's got shuttles that go to Disney, Universal, Legoland, SeaWorld, all the parks for $798. I guarantee you'll spend more money on the damn hopper passes to Disney than you did on the week at a 5-star resort. And now your kids went. Again, you're not paying per person. It's not $800 per person. It's $800 for the whole week for the whole family. That's a 2-bedroom condo. Again, June of 2019. So just some more there. Again, subscribe or follow or check out CTC Vacations at CTC Vacations on Facebook. That's where you get the most up-to-date. Check out ctcvacations.com because, again, you're going to see that new platform, which is coming next year. And I'm actually a big part of that, which I'm very proud because it's called Net Trips. So Net Trips and Chill. How awesome would it be to have a platform where if you join 80% of America with a smart TV and you sit down with your loved ones in your living room, and you're familiar with the platform already because net trips and chill, you're just gonna scroll through, and when you click on this one, you see a cool vacation destination, right? And you just click on it, and then you have a trailer, so to speak, or at least, you have some type of, I don't know, you see a platform you're familiar with, and it gives you some information about that trip. So to give you an idea of what this is going to look like, here you go. Again, you can check that out on our Facebook page, our Twitter page. It was launched or promoted as of last Friday at 2 p.m. So we'll be doing more advertising with that as well. I just wanted to touch on a couple things. First and, I guess second, not first, but the dog's in the back. I got Truth the 2.9 here with me. We're headed up to, we're in Connecticut now, and we're just driving to work. Sat in traffic for about an hour for a gaper delay. Some people on this side, on the opposite lane, holding up traffic on this side. Someone needs to come up with like a curtain so that people on our side can't see. Blinders like a horse. We were just down at the Constitution Center. All the horses are like this, so they can't see the oncoming cars and the traffic to freak them out, okay? These people around us are like horses. They shouldn't see what's going on in other places because it holds everybody up. Anyway, what did I want to talk about today? Oh, let's talk about, all right, I got one cool story, and then I'll let you guys go. Utah, all right? So I touched on Utah, I touched on Park City. I lived there for a year. It's one of my favorite destinations in this world. It's my favorite in the United States anyhow. And Park City, to be very specific, is where, in the summertime, one of the last times I went there was in the summertime. And we just did a day there. We didn't even vacation there. I was living there at the time, living in Utah at the time, in Ogden. Shout out to Ogden. There's some sayings out there. The Wasatch your back, because they got the Wasatch front, or the Wasatch Mountains, or Uinta Kidden or whatever, because the Uintas. Anyway, check out Utah. Besides the 5 national parks like Bryce Canyons or Bryce Arches, Zions, go to Strawberry Reservoir. If you camp, if you like the outdoors at all, go. So this was a cool trip, and it's kind of funny. I'm in Park City. We get there for the day. We get there early because someone on YouTube had just posted a video of you can tube down the K2 and K9, whatever they're called. Not K9, K2 and K6 or something like that. The landing grass where the skiers do the high jump, and you can tube down it. Now this is almost a vertical drop, it shoots down. You're going almost 60 miles an hour in a tube. So you take the ski lift halfway up to the top, you get off, you start meandering down the mountain, and you hop in a tube, okay? So I'm like, there's a lot more to do here, but this is the first thing I did because it was on YouTube and I want to see it. So I sit in this tube, and you sit your ass all the way down so you're touching like the bottom of the tube, and I'm knocking on 300 pounds door. So you sit all the way down, you hold on to the tube, and they just push you, and you're like, okay, I've been tubing before. This is phenomenal. Okay, I'm doing it one hand. Now keep in mind, in Utah they have a plethora of very hard-working kids. They're the Mormons. They're the nicest people on 2 feet. They're running this joint because they're cheap labor, I guess, or easy labor. But these are all like high school kids running these things. So I'm assuming they know what the hell they're doing. They got it right with this one so far, right? So I shoot down the mountain. I'm doing 60 miles an hour, having a blast. You have to do the small one before you can do the big one. Check out the videos. You'll just type in Park City tubing, okay? I don't know what else it would be called. But it'll come up, I promise you. So you tube down this thing, right? And it's in the summer. It's not like I'm tubing in the wintertime. It's not snow. It's hot. It's 80 degrees out. So I shoot down the mountain. Then I go back up. I do the bigger one. Liv and Bodie, my son, are just watching at the bottom. They're also watching the skiers do backflips into the pool and stuff. And I'm like, oh my God, let's do this alpine slide next. So they're like, all right, they're in the park now, and I'm like a little kid running through this thing. We have a whole day to do anything we want, but I just wanted to bang it all out as quick as I could. So I get to the top of the ski lift again, and I say, I'm going to do the alpine slide this time. So the alpine slide is one of those, like, I don't know how you'd explain it. It's like a cart that's in a, I don't know, a half circle bobsled type thing. Oh, you can bobsled there too. That's another cool thing too. You can actually bobsled. So if you're Jamaican and want to go try the bobsledding out before you start a team, go try it there, because it's affordable, it's fun, and it's family oriented anyway. So I'm shooting down. The only directions that these kids give me. Okay, I'm on an alpine slide at the top of a mountain in Park City, Utah, estimated 7,000 feet above sea level. To the bottom is probably 4,500 feet. So I'm going down, and the only directions were, hey, you can't wear those sandals, but we have this basket of shoes over here that you can try these ones on for you. None of them matched. I'm wearing two different shoes, stuffed my feet in them, probably more dangerous than the damn sandals. But anyway, keep your hands and feet inside, and if you need to use the brake, just pull. It's the directions I got. If you need to use the brake, just pull it. No problem. I got my phone in my hand. The guy sees that, no problem with that. I'm gonna take a video, no problem with that. Now, I get, around the first, loop or switchback. I get around the second one. Now I'm picking up speed. I'm holding my phone in my hand, videotaping myself, and then hitting the Snapchat to go that direction, looking at all the mountains. It's absolutely breathtaking. I almost flipped the friggin' thing. He said, if you need to use the brake, pull it. Okay. Well, when you need to use the damn brake. I'm doing about 60 miles an hour, at least that's what it felt like, around bends friggin' like this. It was unbelievable how little direction I had about this, because I'm almost dead rolling down the damn mountain. I realized, okay, stop, put the damn phone down, and start, using this brake, pumping it as you go along. So that was awesome. Went up back, did it again, because it was just as fun. So then I go to the, what's up, Juan? Check out the main Juan on YouTube, okay? That's actually more important than this, all right? So check out the main Juan, subscribe to him. That's my business partner at a undisclosed cell phone store in Connecticut that I'm not allowed to use their name. Anyway, so I'm going down this mountain. I go back up. I do it again. It's absolutely awesome. And so I go down, do it again, come back up the third time now, and I'm going to do the zip lining. Keep in mind, I'm knocking on 300's door. So I say, okay, I'm going to go down the mountain now on this zip line. But as I approach, there's somebody talking, a kid talking to a supervisor. And they look at me, and I'm looking at the ground because there is a scale on the ground. A scale. I'm assuming I'm going to be weighed. I read the instructions. There's no weight limit here. I look at them. I don't ask because I don't want to walk down the mountain either. And this will be fun. What's the worst that's going to happen? Okay. I hop on the damn zip line. The supervisor buckles me in, shows the girl how to do it. So okay, this is probably her first rodeo. I'm on the thing, strapped in, hanging, and woo, go down. Now I've been watching people's all day. I'm talking, I'm there for at this point 3 hours. I've seen 100 people go zip line. As soon as you get, you go down, you get about 100 yards from the bottom. There's some type of internal locking or braking system that slows you down gradually, because you're going to slow down and you're going to hit the end of the where the ramp is, or the ladder, and then you climb down. It's very, very just on and off. Okay, it's a ride. Anyway, don't you know that I come flying down and I'm picking up speed, and I'm going, I kid you not, at least 50. I'm not slowing down. At this point, I'm bracing for impact. I'm looking at a concrete and steel where the friggin' zip line's hooked into, and it's got huge padding around, and I'm going like, I start to turn like this as I see the people ladder going, and I'm like this. Where the hell are they going? I'm flying. I go about 20 yards past them, and the springs start going, shooting off the springs, okay? And shooting off the friggin' off the rope. So the fucking springs are shooting off as I'm bracing for impact. Thank God. Okay, my body goes like this, and it finally puts me to a complete stop after about 9 springs went flying. The 19-year-old kid with the long hair, Mormon, who's a little rebellious, he runs over and goes, "Dude, you all right?" I said, "Yeah." He goes, "That was freaking awesome, dude." I said, "Wow, yeah. Okay, I take it that wasn't supposed to happen." He goes, "How much do you weigh, if you don't mind me asking?" I said, "I'm about 285. He goes, "Dude, hey, Crystal, come here. Hey, you believe it? He's 285. I'm like, "Thanks, Dick." He goes, "He's right. Jimmy's up there. Why didn't he stop him? And he's wearing sandals. Look, he's wearing sandals." I said, "This friggin' trip, thank God." I had there was a small, clap to say I'm okay. And it was like, people were like, "What the hell just happened?" It was a commotion. So anyway, that was very, very, very fun. If you go, I don't know, read the instructions or do some due diligence before you ask questions. That's what I would do. But anyway, if you're packing on the pounds. All right, but so that was my favorite part of Park City. And I wish I had it on camera too. I actually have the videos, which I'll post on our Facebook platform in comments. So it's not like a big post, but I'll post them on there when I share this video on our Facebook. And ignore the cursing, okay? It's not professional to curse, I get that. But I am passionate. And I did get permission to do this with our CTC family. So anyway, that was fun. I'll post the videos of, what I have, the brief moments of me on the zip line and the K2 mountain thing coming down and the Alpine slide. I have them all. So until literally they just stop dramatically because I'm like shuffling to save my life. Anyway, so one of the reasons I wanted to post this video was today, one of my favorite CEOs, Richard Branson, I guess he's still CEO of the Virgin Group, whether he's got other people in place. My favorite billionaire, Sir Richard Branson, he shared I believe it was Inc. or Forbes did an article on, it's truly a travesty of how, and I'm what's the word? I'm butchering this, should be the word. But it's how bad in America our vacation system really is. And then it backs it up with science, okay? The fact that Americans get 10 to 14 days of vacation is pathetic from a European standpoint. This is a joke we always do in our presentations, okay? But Europeans, we've all, those of you that have been to Europe can yes to this, okay? And correct me if I'm wrong, how's that? But Europeans, and if you just go over to Europe and look around, you'll notice they outdrink Americans. They start at as young as 14, as if you can see the bar. You know why there's no attorneys in Ireland? Okay, none of them can pass a bar. All right, so they start young. They outdrink Americans. They outsmoke Americans. It's still legal to smoke in airports over there and in cars and everything else. Everyone smokes. So they outdrink us. They outsmoke us. They drink twice as much caffeine than us. They out-vacation us 3 to 1. The average European gets 6 to 8 weeks of required holiday, meaning they are required or they are penalized if they don't take their vacations. 6 to 8 weeks we have to beg for 10 to 14 days. So they outdrink us, they outsmoke us, they drink twice as much caffeine than us, they out-vacation us 3 to 1, and yet they statistically and consistently outlive us. Think about that. So, why do you think that is? Exactly. It's the drinking and the smoking. Giddy up, pick it up, pick up the JD, the Jack Daniels, start lighting up Marlboros. No, it's because vacations are important. And statistics show that if you take more vacations, you'll live longer. The average family or average couple that takes at least 2 weeks of vacation with each other Their divorce rate gets cut in half. There's a lot more benefits to taking the trips, and the only reason we haven't taken all the vacations we want to take is because of the money. So when it's affordable, you go. If it's not affordable, you don't go. CTC Vacations makes it affordable. So start living or start dying. That's all I got to say. So from me and Truth, I love yous. Say bye, puppy. Little puppy. We're out. Thank you very much.